close round, but with that knockdown, suddenly 10-8 for Manny Pacquiao. Si Manny Pacquiao, round number 3, scheduled 12-rounder for the title, currently held by Vargas.
And Vargas knows he just got introduced to Manny and to Manny's power.
In and out fakes by Manny, trying that left hand. Nakikita mo mas maingat na ngayon itong si Vargas. I guess anybody, no? Mag-iingat ka na after you get the floor by your punch. Yeah.
You know, do you start second guessing when you throw punches?
Right.
That when he throws is gonna hit and land hard. What do? At this point, you have to go back to what you plan on doing. Just stick to the game plan. That was a knockdown, yes. We gotta shake that off, ignore that, and continue to what you plan yourself to set out to do. And that's what Jesse needs to do.
So far in this round, no right straight lead thrown by Vargas, but Manny now being more aggressive with that left straight lead. Yung sinasabi kanina ng aking partner si Brian Viloria, yung paglabas ng paa ni Manny mas madalas na ngayon ginagawa.
So right left from Jesse.
Bawi si Manny, left straight.
It's so hard to gauge the way Manny goes in and out so quick. And Jesse trying to counter it. He's just out of there already. When he throws a combination, Manny's just out. He's out of range. It comes back at you again when you try to counter over after Manny.
Oh, look at that! Look at that attack from left and right. Left and right before coming in with punches.
Good job by Jesse, but Manny comes back with a counter of his own.
Remember, still Jesse has power in that right hand. He may not have a huge knockout to win ratio, but you know, yung mga patama niya, mga panalo niya nagpatumba. Right hand na nagpatumba sa kalaban.
We hear Manny chants from all the Pacquiao fans. Another low blow. This one down to his hip.
You know, Brian, so many people, ang dami ng tao nagsabi bago itong laban na to, bakit pa siya babalik? Matanda na si Manny, he retired already. He may not have anything else to prove. But right now you're showing it's as if he's not 37 years old. In fact, he's going to turn 38 in December.
It doesn't look like it right now. But in an earlier interview, he's saying that this is his passion.
Right.
You know, boxing is his passion. This is where his heart is. And he wants to, you know, continue on with his journey.
You know, I'm sure, Brian, coming from you, you would have that moment also when you have to decide.
We will. When we reach that bridge, we will decide how to cross it.
Well, now we have to bridge the gap between round number 3 and 4. You know, clearly that round number 2 was very pivotal. That knockdown scored by Manny.
It hurt Jesse.
Right. Both corners have reacted. Huh?
It hurt Jesse, and now Jesse respects what Manny has in those punches. Which maybe changes the way he approaches now, how he approaches Manny. Will he...
And vice versa.
Will he continue on pressing Manny, or will he now wait and try to counter? I mean, you know, when you get hit with that type of punch, it makes you think, you know, am I going to get hit again with that certain punch? How do I remedy that?
You know, it's one of those punches, unlike an Oscar Valdez, when you say you sit on it. No, that's the way Valdez punches. Manny's power comes from the speed. And that's why Jesse was smiling.
Yeah.
Habang umuupo, nakangiti na eh.
It was fast. Quick.
Yeah.
Just landed like that, and then he next thing you know, he was on the floor. That's why he started smiling. Manny's so quick, the way he steps in, and then the angles that he goes through to deliver those punches is so unorthodox that the other fighter, it's hard to prepare for that type of punches.
Ang unang, the only worry, yung mga iniisip ng mga tao, lalo na yung kausap ko si Baby Bull Juan Diaz, no? Sabi niya, ayaw niyang tumanda si Manny ngayong gabi. He said it in English. He said, you know, he doesn't want Manny to age tonight. And because the age difference might be a factor, and I think at this point, Manny's saying, no, it's not a factor yet.
Vargas landed a straight right on Manny that pushed him back a little bit.
Good round for Vargas so far.
Doesn't look like, though, that Manny is slowed down by age a little bit.
Again, relative nga yun. Itong si Vargas is not fast enough to reveal that. No,
it's not.
So Manny is still fast. And look at Jesse reacting to every fake of Manny.
Every fake, because he knows the power that comes with from those punches.
Pasok, labas, pasok.
You get weary of it when you get hit like that. You get floored from a punch like that. You start to get worried about, should I exchange with him? Should I stay in the middle and exchange punches with him?
Yeah, I was very fortunate to have watched Manny in the Philippines about twice, and I saw one afternoon of sparring session with Jose Ramirez, a boxer. Kasi tangkad nitong si Jesse Vargas. He was actually, if I may say so, beating Manny in the sparring session, but he was working Manny. So I think Manny's really prepared.
Jesse
tumama, no?
Another right, yeah. That was a good round for Jesse.
Manny, always ahead in the center of the ring, more excited than Jesse Vargas.
Manny just smiled at Mayweather sitting ringside. Mayweather smiled back at him.
You want to talk later?
Yeah.
No,
like
later. Let's finish this fight first.
We need to get past Jesse Vargas first, who's still
and again,
there.
We say that in jest, but Jesse, I think, won that last round.
He came back. He landed a couple good right hands, which I think he needs to start throwing a lot more to keep Manny off of him just a little bit, so he could regain his composure.
Manny still stalking. Sunod na sunod itong si Pacquiao kay Vargas. Left straight lead. That's what you're saying, no? Left straight lead. Thrown as a surprise, really connecting for Pacquiao. You know what I haven't seen so far? The combination of Manny of a straight and then ducking under and moving to his right. You know, ducking under the jab, moving to his right. He hasn't done that. In camp, he's been doing that. Let's see how he implements. That's one attempt, moving to the right.
There you go. At times you see Manny getting a little reckless, just a little bit to try to, I think that's just another trade-off for him so he could land his punches coming in from that velocity, from that angle. But Manny is doing well, dictating the pace, dictating the ring. But Jesse has been just walking back, trying to counter a lot more. But Jesse, that exchange right there, landed a couple good shots on Manny. And Manny comes back.
Parehong pinauntog yung kanilang gloves, ready to rock and roll, sabi nga nung dalawa.
Because he got hit with a couple good punches there. You hear Manny talking to him right there, whispering something to Jesse's ear. Maybe telling him to keep your hands up. Or don't hit too
I'll
low.
hit you. Manny coming back,
Good
right, left, straight. Here we go. Jesse getting out. Lumalabas sa lubid si Vargas. Ayaw magpaipit. Hinahanapan ng pagkakataon ni Manny para maipit niya si Vargas. "20 seconds left dito sa round number 5. Left straight by Jesse. Wala lang balanse si Manny doon. But bukas siya for a moment. Brian, he was open. Last 10 seconds. Three misses by Jesse Vargas at the end of the 5th round. Uboy asking for more movement from Manny left and right. Look for the opening, he says. Hanapon mo ng opening, kaliwa kanan, galaw. Which is exactly the routine that they were doing in camp.
Has he been using it tonight?
Not too much as I can see. Hindi masyado, no?
Or does he see something different that he needed to change up his strategy just a little bit?
There's that left straight lead, hindi tumama.
Jesse hasn't really been throwing his right hands, which was working for him.
Tama. Since round number 2 when he was dropped, that right hand has been shy. Mahiyain yung kanan ngayon ni Vargas.
It changes the momentum a little bit when you do get knocked down. Because then you start thinking about things you didn't really think about. Oh, and he connected a nice right hand over himself on Manny.
But you know, Jesse's very cautious. He doesn't fight normally this way. He's
usually the aggressor.
Yeah, right.
Usually pushing forward, trying to land his combinations. But the videos I've seen, he was more of the aggressor.
Double right by Jesse Vargas. Both connecting. Not hard, pero tumama. Walang masyadong binabato si Pacquiao so far dito sa round na ito. Naghahanap na opening.
There's a straight lead, left hand from Manny.
Well, as they say, no, Brian, you said it a while ago. If you're the challenger, you challenge. You got to bring the fight to the champion.
You have to bring the fight to the champion.
All right, straight by Vargas, connecting.
Those are the right hands that I want to see Jesse throwing a bit more. It's been landing, it's been working for him. He's just not throwing enough of it.
There's that left straight from a shuffle. Fake, and then throw that left straight. That eye of Jesse starting to close. The right eye. Left to the body.
Body shot from Pacquiao. Manny comes on top.
Alam mo very clearly, Brian, pag sumuntok si Manny, hahawakan ni Jesse. Pansin mo, paglapit, oh.
Ooh, another great body shot from Pacquiao. And Vargas comes back with a combination of his own.
Good round for Vargas so far.
Yes, he's turning up the heat in his closing round. His closing second.
Ganda pinapakita ni Vargas. Last 10 seconds, Manny Pacquiao getting out of the way. Alam ng dalawang boksingero, kailangan magpakita dito sa right straight. Baka yun ang magbigay pa. Umati ka mong bakbakan dito po sa ating WBO Welterweight Championship.
Jesse's been the corner's been telling him to lead with his right hand, hook right hand, and down to